Hey everyone, imagine this. You're deep in the field, pulse racing, and right then your rifle jams at the worst possible moment. It could be a huge hog charging straight at you, a grizzly bursting from the brush, or that dream buck slipping away into the woods. One single failure, and the hunt is done. Many firearms claim rock-solid reliability, yet they struggle in harsh reality. Kicked up dirt, bitter cold, thick mud, or punishing recoil. Out there, no second chances exist. Your safety and success depend entirely on flawless function. Today, I am counting down 10 lever-action rifles that silence every doubter. These are not showroom decorations or delicate heirlooms. They are rugged, proven performers that deliver when everything is on the line. Let's jump straight in. Starting with number 10, the Rossi Model R92. A lot of shooters insist you must drop $1,000 or higher to own a truly dependable lever action, but that idea no longer holds up. The Rossi R92 fully owns its Brazilian heritage and budget-friendly cost with zero excuses, and it has no reason to apologize since this rifle performs brilliantly under pressure. It faithfully recreates the iconic Winchester 1892 pattern, a true John Browning classic that redefined lever guns long ago, and Rossi preserves the original toggle link mechanism while offering it in handy pistol calibers such as 357 Magnum, 44 Magnum, and 45 Colt. Right away you notice the straightforward, tough construction. A side-loading gate lets you refill the tube magazine easily without emptying the chamber. A simple crossbolt safety flips on or off with no effort, and nothing complicated exists to foul or fail in rough conditions. The hardwood stock feels sturdy and often displays striking Brazilian figuring, with choices including round or octagonal barrels, blued or stainless steel, plus large loop levers suited for gloves or that classic cowboy style. Lightweight and short, it handles beautifully when cutting through brush or riding all day on a ranch without tiring you out. On the positive side, this rifle remains a tremendous value in the current market, typically priced from $500 to $800 new depending on the model, so anyone can enjoy serious capability without breaking the bank. The action may come a bit rough from the factory on certain examples because of inconsistent quality checks, but it polishes up nicely after several hundred rounds or with a basic spring kit many owners add. Cowboy action competitors hammer these hard in matches, firing thousands of rounds amid dust and heat, yet they almost never falter thanks to an exceptionally durable and tolerant design. Shooting stays enjoyable with gentle recoil in 357 or 38 Special, plenty accurate for casual targets or close-range hunting, and the pistol caliber choice brings lower-cost ammunition plus simple matching with your revolver. On the downside, it lacks the ultra-smooth factory finish of high-end Marlins or Henrys at first, and a few early versions showed small alignment problems, although newer runs under Taurus management deliver improved fit, better coatings, and sharper tolerances. Still, when you are busting through dense cover after wild hogs, controlling pests around the land, or carrying a reliable deer season sidekick, this carbine loads smoothly, shoots cleanly, and ejects every case without issue. Many owners add upgrades, such as peep sights or enhanced followers for extra accuracy, and it excels as a truck gun or ranch workhorse since it withstands abuse and keeps going. Ultimately, the Rossi R92 demonstrates you do not need a big budget to own a lever rifle that repeatedly proves itself in genuine field use, combining that enduring Western spirit with everyday usefulness in a wallet-friendly package that over-delivers on every level. Number 9. Taylor & Oppos S & Company TC-73. Go back to 1873 when Texas Ranger John Armstrong took down the notorious outlaw John Wesley Hardin using a lever-action rifle, and jump forward more than 150 years later, where that same graceful toggle link system now cycles 9mm Luger as smoothly as anything modern. At first glance, fitting a current pistol cartridge into such a classic Old West design might look mismatched, but put a few fast carbine drills through it, and the reason for its devoted fanbase among shooters craving the ideal mix of eras becomes crystal clear. This rifle stands out as fully 100% American-made. marking the first completely US-built 1873-style lever in many decades. With all components crafted and polished domestically, from the premium steel receiver individually case-hardened to deliver that eye-catching antique finish to the comfortable American walnut stock and fore-end that carry a truly timeless feel. The barrel measures a practical 18 inches, arrives threaded 5/8 by 24 from the factory for easy suppressor attachment and hushed operation, keeps overall length close to 37 inches, and weighs slightly under 8 pounds unloaded to stay manageable during extended use. The tube magazine accepts 10+1 cartridges, and classic details include an optional octagonal barrel, tang safety, traditional dust cover above the ejection port, white bead front sight matched to an adjustable semi-buckhorn rear, plus a rubber recoil pad that adds comfort while preserving the original profile. Taylor & Oppo's signature tuned action truly distinguishes it, featuring a lightened carrier block, fully machined components, hardened screws, and a clean braking trigger pulling between 3 and 4 pounds. So the lever operates with exceptional speed and smoothness right out of the box without any break-in needed. The smart choice of 9mm allows identical ammunition between your daily carry pistol or home defense handgun, cuts recoil dramatically for rapid follow-up shots, and dramatically lowers practice expenses because 9mm range ammo stays abundant and inexpensive versus standard rifle rounds. I have seen beginners pick up this rifle in defensive carbine training and outperform people running AR platforms inside 50 yards simply because the compact, effortless lever stroke outpaces bolt cycling every time, with no heavy reciprocating mass throwing off your aim. Add subsonic loads and a suppressor, and it becomes one of the quietest manual action repeaters available, ideal for defending rural land or staying discreet. On the positive side, construction feels exceptionally rugged with outstanding fit and finish that supports the upscale quality, remains highly dependable in humid or dusty environments with zero failures during tests, and the extended barrel delivers a noticeable velocity increase that gives ordinary 9mm rounds genuine impact, while recoil stays gentle. Of course, it carries a higher price tag with street prices sitting near $2,000 currently. The traditional layout lacks rails or contemporary attachments for tactical upgrades, and certain traditionalists complain about moving away from historical calibers to such a modern option. Yet for those seeking vintage appearance combined with present-day convenience and advantages in regulated regions, this rifle excels. Whether serving as a truck gun, punching steel targets for enjoyment, guarding the property, or simply savoring that crisp lever action at the range, the TC-73 delivers trustworthy, high-speed performance wrapped in a rifle that remains an absolute pleasure to handle and own. Number 8. Savage Model 99. Imagine revolutionizing the entire lever action category by introducing a rotary magazine that safely permitted the use of sharp-pointed Spitzer bullets without any danger of primer detonation inside the tube. When Savage introduced the Model 99 in 1899, refining the prior 1895 platform, the company addressed the critical weakness limiting every contemporary lever rifle, where pointed tips pressing against primers in a tubular magazine risked catastrophic ignition from recoil or rough treatment. Arthur Savage and Oppo's ingenious rotary spool design, a spring-driven brass cylinder grooved to secure each round separately, eliminated that hazard while incorporating neat extras, such as a visible cartridge counter on the receiver side, so shooters always know the remaining capacity. This breakthrough enabled flat shooting, high-performance cartridges including 243 Winchester, 308 Winchester. The purpose-built 300 Savage meant to deliver near 30-06 power in a compact action, plus established options like 303 Savage and 250-3000. Barrels generally measured between 20 and 24 inches based on the model, producing overall lengths from roughly 39 to 43 inches, with weights falling comfortably in the 7 to 8 pound zone for all-day carry without excessive lightness or whip. The rotary spool typically held 4 or 5 rounds, loaded easily from the top thanks to an automatic cutoff that maintained order. What turns this rifle into such a durable powerhouse? It features rock-solid construction with a hammerless striker-fired mechanism that stays inherently safe and free of snags and dense cover. A sleek silhouette, because the flush rotary magazine avoids the protrusion of a tube, and precision rivaling many bolt actions since no shifting fore-end pressure occurs during loading or unloading. Controlled feeding guarantees consistent operation even with pointed bullets, and a 150-grain projectile in 308 configuration carries substantial speed and energy beyond 300 yards, providing ballistics and stopping power that conventional flat-nose lever rifles simply could not achieve. Newer versions often included drilled and tapped receivers for scope mounting, while certain models like featherweights and takedowns enhance portability. Positives include remarkable longevity, with numerous specimens continuing to function perfectly after a full century of demanding use by North American big-game hunters ranging from whitetail forests to elk highlands. And the enclosed rotary system resists dirt intrusion far better than exposed actions, while preserving excellent balance and fast pointing. It represents an outstanding fusion, combining lever-action quickness with advanced cartridge performance in a design validated across generations. Drawbacks include the fact that manufacturing ceased long ago, so buyers turn to the used market, where solid examples and favored calibers such as .300 Savage or .308 usually range from $800 to more than $1,000 according to condition and options, with scarce early variants or unusual chamberings reaching deep into collector prices. And ammunition for older rounds like .303 or .250, .3000 tend to cost more and prove tougher to source today than widespread .308. A few users consider the vintage safeties somewhat awkward, and although extremely dependable, replacement parts remain less available than for Winchesters or Marlins should repairs arise. Still, as an enduring link connecting traditional lever appeal to bolt rifle effectiveness, the Savage 99 has secured its iconic reputation through groundbreaking design and battle-tested resilience that continues to impress today. Number 7. The Smith & Wesson Model 1854. If you believe Smith & Wesson only makes revolvers and modern semi-autos, prepare to change your mind, because this lever-action rifle is probably the smoothest and most polished model that has quietly become a favorite since it appeared a couple of years ago. It represents a very confident step for the company, paying respect to their history that began in 1854 with the early volcanic pistols. Yet it is completely modern in execution, beautifully combining traditional lever-action feel with features that current shooters truly appreciate. Constructed from very durable 416 stainless steel, this rifle handles rain, mud, and rough treatment without complaint, and is available with synthetic stocks featuring aggressive textured grips for confident control or classic walnut, if you prefer that traditional appearance. It is chambered in powerful revolver cartridges such as 357 Magnum and 44 Magnum, which makes it easy to share ammunition with your handgun, produces very controllable recoil for rapid follow-up shots, and provides impressive terminal performance thanks to the longer rifle barrel. The most impressive feature is the glass smooth action straight from the factory with absolutely no rough break-in period that plagues some older lever designs. This comes from extremely precise machining that builds on Marlin concepts but goes even further with superior tolerances, giving the lever a feeling like it floats on bearings. The generous large loop lever allows fast operation even while wearing gloves, and the trigger pulls clean and very crisp with almost no creep at all. On top, you get fast-acquiring XS Ghost Ring sights, a complete Picatinny rail ready for optics, MLO case slots on the fore end for mounting lights, lasers, or any other accessories you need, and a threaded barrel that accepts suppressors or compensators right away. The rifle feels compact and perfectly balanced, which makes it a pleasure to carry through thick brush or snap on moving targets. During time drills, it regularly cuts seconds off shooting cycles compared with more traditional lever-action rifles, simply because every part moves so fluidly. On the positive side, the build quality remains outstanding. It works extremely well for home defense, hog hunting, and close-range deer hunting. Feels incredibly enjoyable to shoot thanks to surprisingly mild felt recoil and a soft recoil pad. and the stainless finish requires very little care, even in harsh environments. The drawbacks? It is a little heavier than many other carbines. The stock drop sometimes makes high-mounted scopes less comfortable without adding a cheek riser. Accuracy is good enough for its intended purpose, but does not chase sub-MOA performance. And a few people feel the crossbolt safety looks slightly too modern on a traditional style rifle. Right now, in early 2026 street prices for base models frequently sit around $1,100 or even a bit lower, which keeps it very competitive among premium lever-action rifles while still giving you those valuable tactical features. Whether you are quickly topping off rounds through the side gate or pushing the rifle hard during range sessions, the Model 1854 combines proven lever-action dependability with modern handling characteristics in a package that simply performs. Whether you're protecting your property with lighter 357 loads or taking down thick cover deer with heavy 44 Magnum rounds. Number 6. The Browning BLR. I used to think lever-action rifles were only suitable for lighter game and casual shooting, definitely not serious work in true backcountry, especially in grizzly country. That opinion completely changed after I carried a BLR lightweight during an entire Montana hunting season across some very demanding terrain. I have also heard exactly the same opinion from an outfitter friend who leads difficult elk hunts and bear hunts far back in the Bob Marshall Wilderness. He strongly recommends it to clients who need a rifle they can completely trust when situations become dangerous and unpredictable. This is not merely a nostalgic reproduction of an old family lever gun. The Browning BLR Lightweight is a modern, purpose-built hunting rifle that simply uses lever action, combining extremely fast and natural handling with performance that directly competes with many contemporary bolt-action rifles. It accepts a very wide selection of powerful cartridges, ranging from fast and flat shooting rounds like 243 Winchester all the way up to serious Magnum loads, including 300 Winchester Magnum, delivering excellent trajectory and tremendous energy on big game animals at longer distances. Barrel lengths usually fall right in the ideal range that balances carrying comfort with ballistic performance, and the overall weight remains reasonable for carrying many hours through mountains or dense forest. The biggest engineering advantage is the detachable box magazine that normally holds several rounds, completely eliminating the old tubular magazine restrictions and allowing completely safe use of efficient pointed Spitzer bullets with zero chance of primer chain ignition. What really makes this rifle so trustworthy is the smart rack and pinion lever design paired with a very strong rotating bolt head that locks up extremely securely, providing the strength necessary for the hottest Magnum cartridges while still cycling noticeably smoother and quicker than conventional toggle link actions. The trigger actually moves along with the lever, so it never pinches your finger, and the rifle ejects spent cases to the side, allowing very low scope mounting without any interference from brass. I have seen hunters make extremely fast and accurate follow-up shots on running elk at about 250 yards because the lever movement keeps the sight picture rock steady with no bolt cycling to pull you off target. On the positive side, it is amazingly versatile, handling everything from prairie varmints to thick timber deer to high country sheep hunts. It balances perfectly in the hands for very quick swings, frequently delivers sub-MOA groups with carefully chosen loads because of its high-quality barrels, and the aluminum receiver keeps the weight reasonable while still resisting tough weather, particularly in the stainless versions paired with tough laminate stocks. The downsides are a more complicated internal mechanism that sometimes requires careful maintenance or occasional factory service. If anything gets slightly out of adjustment, it is not the absolute lightest rifle once you mount a scope and rings which pushes the loaded weight close to 8 pounds. The action can feel slightly unfamiliar compared with traditional levers when you first pick it up, and the price reflects the advanced engineering that went into the rifle. As of early 2026, you will typically find good configurations selling for around $1,200, sometimes dropping lower during sales or going higher for the very convenient takedown models and stainless versions that pack small without losing zero. Whether you are in a hurry to reload magazines during an intense moment or you need absolute confidence that it will feed perfectly in freezing rain and snow, The BLR has earned more than 55 years of respect as a mountain-proven powerhouse that delivers magnum-level performance together with classic lever-action speed, making it the clear, no-nonsense choice for serious hunters from wide-open plains to thick, tangled timber. Number 5. The Henry Long Ranger Express. Think back to the 2023 NRA World Shooting Championship, when one shooter with a Henry Long Ranger Express dominated the lever-action exhibition match against 3 tricked-out custom bolt guns, leaving everyone puzzled about how a lever action could dominate like that. Henry has truly paid attention to demands from accuracy-focused shooters and delivered a fresh, highly capable lever platform. The Long Ranger series moves beyond old-school tube magazines by using a detachable steel box magazine that sits flush and safely handles pointed Spitzer bullets, while the receiver comes drilled and tapped from the factory for straightforward scope installation. And the free-floated barrel ensures steady harmonics free from foreign pressure issues affecting accuracy. The Express model keeps things compact for faster swings, adds a threaded muzzle for suppressors or brakes right away, and features rugged construction with an aerospace-grade aluminum receiver sporting a tough anodized finish along with a durable gray laminate stock that handles rain, humidity, and rough use far better than classic wood. Its core strength lies in the geared action that powers a 6-lug, rotating bolt locking straight into the barrel extension, providing ultra-consistent, rock-solid lockup for every round and combining bolt gun precision with a quick, fluid lever operation that maintains your sight alignment perfectly. I have watched it deliver impressive tight groups at the range using match-grade ammunition and options like 308 or 6.5 Creedmoor, routinely achieving sub-inch spreads at 100 yards and reaching effective distances well past typical lever expectations, all thanks to the sharp single-stage trigger and smart design built for practical shooting. Strengths shine through with exceptional versatility for extended varmint work, predator pursuits, or home defense using cost-effective ammo, excellent balance for standing shots, effortless smooth cycling, and a handy side-loading gate that allows quiet top-offs during a hunt without pulling the magazine. Potential cons include a slight rattle in the empty magazine until filled, an action that differs from traditional toggling styles, creating a brief adjustment period for those used to older levers, faster heating in prolonged shooting, and added weight once optics are mounted, though that mass aids recoil control in powerful calibers. As of early 2026, these rifles usually street for around $1,000 or slightly less on promotions, offering strong value in a high-end featured lever without excessive cost. Weather blasting quick 223 rounds at coyotes, stretching to deer beyond 400 yards with 6.5 Creedmoor, where heavy projectiles hold energy well, or simply savoring the mix of cutting-edge accuracy and classic lever enjoyment. The Long Ranger Express shows lever actions can compete with top bolt guns when range and precision count, unlocking capabilities that seemed out of reach until recently. Number 4. The Marlin Model 336 Classic. Skip the hype around flashy new rounds or tactical gadgets. This lever action established the benchmark quietly in 1948 and, even decades later with its revival under Ruger, continues to lead without needing to boast. The Marlin Model 336 Classic ignores trends and simply performs hunt after hunt, consistently harvesting game and passing down as a true working heirloom across generations. It centers mainly on the enduring .30-30 Winchester cartridge, a proven whitetail slayer offering ideal brush-busting power paired with gentle recoil, and boasts a stunning figured American black walnut stock and far-end accented by crisp checkering for firm control in damp or chilly weather, plus the signature horse and rider medallion on the grip cap, and a classic red and white bullseye in the buttstock. The solid top receiver with side ejection allows low, stable scope mounting without brass hitting the glass, while the crossbolt safety and half-cock hammer deliver sensible security despite complaint from some traditionalists about the updated element. Ruger and Oppo's acquisition introduced stricter tolerances, CNC machined receiver and lever forgings, a refined polished bolt for seamless operation, and a cold hammer forged barrel yielding reliable factory accuracy that often surpasses vintage versions due to improved processes preserving the authentic character. In the field or on the range, it handles superbly for rapid maneuvers in dense cover. Equipped with adjustable semi-buckhorn rear sights and a hooded front bead for swift target pickup, along with sling swivel studs and an offset hammer spur prepared for any scenario. My vintage 1970s example still groups Hornady lever evolution loads into tight 2-inch patterns at 100 yards after years of heavy field time, and the current Ruger-made editions feel noticeably smoother with sharper triggers and perfect feeding via the side-loading gate into the tubular magazine. It stands as the premier big woods deer rifle in thick forests of Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, or Maine, where encounters happen fast and near under 150 yards, and its long history has probably stocked more American freezers with venison than any competing lever rifle. Key advantages feature indestructible toughness against rain, snow, and impacts, impressive accuracy suited to its purpose, particularly with updated loads, a timeless yet practical style featuring beautiful wood and rich bluing, and consistent action reliability year in and year out with zero drama. Minor drawbacks could involve wood requiring extra attention to prevent scratches, unlike synthetics, a somewhat heavier carry compared to ultralight contemporary options, the crossbolt safety annoying strict purists, and limited long-range precision, though it excels precisely in its intended environment. As of early 2026, street prices for the classic typically sit near $1,200 or a bit lower during sales, delivering excellent worth as an enhanced premium heritage firearm. Amid endless choices today, the 336 Classic stays the definitive choice for straightforward, trustworthy hunting prowess refined across more than 75 years of real use. Number 3. The Winchester Model 1894. The real standout here is how the Winchester Model 1894 packs legitimate big-game stopping power into one of the most compact and handy lever actions ever created, and with more than 7 million produced since John Browning designed it in 1894, it remains the best-selling sporting rifle of all time for excellent reasons. It is mainly chambered in the iconic .30-30 Winchester. The round Winchester developed especially for this rifle to work with smokeless powder from day one, offering the ideal balance of flat trajectory through brush and solid knockdown for deer-sized animals without punishing recoil. Modern versions, masterfully built in Japan by Moroku with the precision Browning would have admired, come with rich blued steel, stunning walnut stocks featuring sharp checkering for solid hold in all conditions, a traditional curved steel butt plate that settles perfectly against the shoulder, and dependable iron sights, including a marble arms bead front matched to an adjustable semi-buckhorn rear for rapid aiming. The toggle link mechanism stands out as brilliant engineering, straightforward yet remarkably robust with vertical locking lugs that maintain tightness round after round, while the top ejection system throws spent cases upward and clear, and the classic half-cock hammer combined with a modern tang safety provides multiple safety layers without adding complexity. Lightweight and short, it swings quickly in dense cover or draws smoothly from a scabbard, earning its place as the perfect saddle carbine that cowboys use for herding cattle over vast open ranges. Trappers carried on snowmobiles in the far north, and hunters across generations have depended on from Texas bayous to Saskatchewan timber. I have worked with mint pre-64 specimens that survived world wars and years of tough hunts, yet still close up tight as new. And the current Moroku-made ones match that durability with even finer finishes and closer tolerances that deliver effortless cycling. Its advantages shine through everywhere. Total dependability in rain, snow, dust, or rough handling. Compact dimensions ideal for confined spaces and extended carry without fatigue. Impressive accuracy using today and oppos. Lever evolution load for tight groups, suitable for clean kills around 200 yards. Plus a timeless feel that simply belongs in your hands each time you cycle the lever. On the downside, top ejection requires high-scope mounting with side bases or a scout setup. The tube magazine restricts it to flat nose or polymer-tipped bullets for safety. The steel butt plate may sting under heavy loads without proper padding. And although it is not ultralight with added sling and gear, that extra weight absorbs recoil effectively. As of early 2026, street prices for fresh production carbines and rifles generally sit between $1,200 and $1,300 based on grade and options, occasionally dropping on promotions or rising for upgraded models with premium wood and detailed checkering, landing it firmly in premium range, yet fully justified for this enduring piece of history. Number 2. The Henry Big Boy X. This lever action totally changed how I view what these rifles can achieve in the modern era, particularly after discovering certain law enforcement agencies have adopted them for patrol work, not for sentiment, but because they genuinely excel in intense, high-stakes scenarios where reliability is non-negotiable. The Henry Big Boy X is no mere retro-styled replica. It functions as a complete tactical tool constructed around Henry and Oppos. As proven, ultra-durable brass receiver design that has been perfected through decades of top-quality American production. Offered in powerful pistol calibers such as 357 Magnum compatible with 38 Special or 44 Magnum compatible with 44 Special. It includes a short threaded barrel prepared for suppressors straight from the factory, synthetic stock, and fur-end with grippy rubber over-molding that stays secure in sweat or wet weather. MLOK slots ready for lights, lasers, or vertical grips. A continuous Picatinny rail on top for red dots or optics. Vivid fiber optic ghost ring sights for instant target pickup, and an extended lever loop designed for rapid operation with gloves under pressure. Henry perfected the core features with their famously smooth action, side-loading gate for fast reloads without emptying the tube, and a rugged blued steel construction that withstands abuse while staying light enough for agile handling. In terms of performance, a 357 Magnum from this carbine barrel drives a 158 grain bullet past 1,800 feet per second, delivering substantial energy with remarkably mild recoil due to the cushioned buttstock, suiting it perfectly for hushed rural patrols with a suppressor to cut sound and muzzle signature or home defense where suitable loads reduce over-penetration risks. I have run it through vehicle drills and quick close to 75-yard engagements, and it remains highly precise and steady, feeding without a single hitch regardless of speed on the lever. Among its strong points, it excels as a truck gun, nightstand defender, or enjoyable range firearm that accepts suppressors easily and matches ammo with standard revolvers. The contemporary mounting options simplify personalization. The American-made quality upholds Henry and Oppos' renowned dependability, and it handles hotter rounds with surprising control. Drawbacks involve noticeable weight during prolonged carries compared to ultra-light polymer rifles. Synthetic components that miss the classic wood warmth for traditionalists, even though they resist weather far better. Rare minor feeding issues with shorter 38 or 44 Special cartridges and less grip precisely, and practical accuracy that suits real-world needs without pursuing sub-MOA competition standards. As of early 2026, street prices typically hover around $800 or slightly below, depending on caliber and current promotions, hitting an excellent balance for a heavily equipped tactical lever without the high cost of limited custom builds. When careful agencies approve a lever-action rifle for active frontline use, it proves the design is built to perform under maximum pressure, merging unbreakable heritage with potent contemporary capability in a rifle that proves incredibly satisfying to shoot. Number 1. The Marlin Model 1895 Trapper. Alaskan guides and outfitters reach for this powerhouse the moment a furious brown bear charges out of shoulder-high alders at point-blank range. Because in those heart-stopping life-or-death moments where a single malfunction spells disaster, the 1895 Trapper stands unmatched for lever-action rock-solid dependability. It is chambered in the iconic .45-70 Government, that hard-hitting black powder classic from 1873, which has dropped entire herds of bison, Cape buffalo, and nearly every big-game animal imaginable, using loads that range from gentle plinkers all the way to magnum hand loads driving 300 to 500 grain bullets with enough force to bend a truck hood. This Ruger-revived legend features a highly maneuverable 16-inch cold hammer-forged stainless barrel, threaded at 11/16 by 24 to accept suppressors, brakes, or thread protectors that control the blast and muzzle rise, resulting in an overall length under 35 inches and a weight of about 7 pounds unloaded, ideal for carrying slung through thick devil and oppos, S-club, or swampy brush without wearing you down. The tubular magazine holds 5+ one of those hefty rounds, loaded smoothly through the side gate, while Marlin and Oppo's time-tested side ejection system clears spent cases cleanly for low-mounted scopes, includes a crossbolt safety for added security, and comes with an oversized lever loop that works effortlessly with gloves in bitter winds or messy situations. Ruger and Oppo's improvements stand out with a spiral-fluted polished bolt that sheds fouling and delivers ultra-smooth operation, upgraded laminate or optional Magpul ELG stocks, featuring razor-sharp checkering and quick-detach swivels that handle water and rough treatment without complaint, satin bead-blasted stainless finish throughout to eliminate glare and fight rust in salty coastal weather, and Skinner Peep sights dialed in for instant shots on rushing game or accurate placement at buffalo distances. I have seen these rifles endure full creek submersions, muddy moose hunts, and sub-zero Yukon nights, still feeding rounds flawlessly while other guns lock up tight. The advantages are clear. Exceptional toughness built with Mayodan, North Carolina precision. Perfect reliability with both factory and hand-loaded ammunition from mild to maximum. Compact and balanced like a big cat for fast swings and dense cover. Ready for suppressors to keep follow-ups hearing safe. And practical accuracy that delivers tight groups, capable of headshots on hogs at 100 yards, even with a shorter barrel. It remains the top choice for dangerous game backup, remote bear country protection, or tackling 400-pound Louisiana swamp hogs that require deep penetration through brush and thick hide. Drawbacks include punishing recoil on heavy loads that calls for a strong shoulder and good padding, traditional capacity limited to 5+1 without magazine adapters, the crossbolt safety that bothers purists who prefer only a half-cock hammer, and iron sights that shine up close while optics often need a cheek riser for proper alignment. As of early 2026, street prices typically sit between $1,100 and $1,200 for the stainless laminate model, rising to around $1,350 for Magpul versions when supplies are tight, representing solid value for this refined classic that merges 150 years of battle-tested performance with current enhancements. From the harsh shores of Alaska and the icy wilds of Canada to the monster-filled bayous of the South, wherever enormous dangers require a rifle that runs without hesitation through the worst conditions, the .45-70 Marlin 1895 Trapper provides that unyielding heritage whenever everything is on the line. 10 lever-action rifles, 10 distinct purposes, every one backed by that same proven, ironclad reliability. Which entry in this list surprised you the most? Do you have a favorite you have been considering? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your real-world experiences always add valuable insight, and the knowledge here runs deep. My main lesson from all this: lever actions are not just relics gathering dust. They are living, evolving tools that have adapted and dominated for more than a century, proving raw speed belongs to more than just semi-autos. Next up, we will dive into some underrated bolt-action rifles that deserve way more attention. Stay tuned for that one. Until then, stay safe in the field and keep those actions clean and running smooth.